channel. YouTube Live. Share. Sorry guys, I'm doing my normal. I'm tired. Okay, post. Okay. Looks like everything's working. Okay, I'll turn this down then. Got Siri's taken care of. Okay. Actually, I gotta close this, don't I? Because I gotta look, see, make sure it's in there yet. Okay, now I gotta go division 2. Right here. Sorry guys, I'm just all over the place here. Okay, let's go to standings, I guess. I'm dying at 54. A little sip of coffee. Spark up my happy stick. Better turn down that TV. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Volume. Okay. I think that's it. I think I'm ready to go. Here we go. Welcome everyone to PRL, Pro Racing League. I'm your host, The Ghost. This is Division 2. Yeah, Division 2 Thursday night racing. My favorite division. Seems to have the best turnout all the time. All right. Excuse me, guys. Oh, brutal. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's see what's good. Fuck me. Okay, so in the point standings, just go over this real quick. We've got Rumbelow at 76, STB Koth at 68, Eugene at 61. He's not here today, so that's going to be a big hit for him. Racing Wheel 57, Sebastian 54, Skid Soul 52, Jishu 43, PRL Chill 39, Regina 55-32, Youngling Reserve 30, Patrick Myler 29, Bond Racing 27, You Will Die 3, 26, Hecklenberg 26, Sir Ibo 24, PRL Hobby 22, Redstone Derp 20, PRL Motti, Mad Motti 19, Rills Trevilio, yeah, 18, the quarterback 2B7, 16, yeah, won't worry about me. And then Stepo 7 with 15, Cookie with 13, Tarzan with 11, PRL Puzzwad 11, Block 2, Jag Sheb and Vertigo 0. There we go. So, who do we all got tonight showing up for the race? It's a big turnout, 17. We got Sir Libo, Mad Mahdi, Skid Solo, Block V. Ooh, Regina 55 here. Eugene is here. Okay, so he will be racing. Vertical Racing Wheel, Javi's here. Quarterback 7 is here. Vaughn's Racing, Sebastian, PRL Jill, Stepo 7, Tobias, Tobias. Tobias. I'm going to call you Tobias. That's better than Tobas. You will die 3. And James J. Rum Below. And then, and then me, the ghost, your host. Okay, so that's what we got set going on there. 158 here. So that's what it's looking for. So pretty exciting. You miss races though, and some of these guys probably could have had good shots to contend for championship, but not everybody shows up to all the races. And the point system in PRL is very tight. You don't get very much rewarded for winning races in PRL. So when you miss a race, it's very hard to make it up during the season. You kind of got to hope that someone else doesn't show to a race or gets a DNF or something like that, because it is so hard to make up the points if you don't show up for a race. 20 points. Make up 20 points would mean you would have to win 10 races in a row, I think. 10 races in a row, and make sure the guy in second doesn't get fastest lap. And then you will make 20 points up in 10 races. Tight point system, but everybody knows it, so that's what you got to deal with. Right. Alright, so it should be a good race. I raced Belgium when the game was first coming out, and I remember, if anybody's listening, I don't know if it's the same, but I did 20 laps on a set of whites. I had a mishap on the first lap, and I had to pit on the second lap, and I went the distance and made a decent comeback actually in that race, and went the distance on a set of whites. So I wonder if them whites really work out well on this track. I'm not sure about the other tire compounds, but I think this is a low tire wear track, so you might see some reds being put on in this race. It'll be interesting to see what we go with here. Looks like we're getting ready to start. Here goes the countdown. It's the final countdown. Oh wow, that's a really old tune. What's that? 80s maybe? Anyways, so we're getting ready to go. The countdown has started, and the ghost is ready to talk racing. Here we go, boys. The weather is like clouds for qualifying and the race, so it should be ideal racing conditions. Hey, Belgium is a track you often see the rain in. I better get off this thing and go back to my YouTube channel so I can see if any of you wonderful people are talking to me. You right. I don't see anybody talking to me. Nobody wants to talk to the ghost today. Nobody wants to tell the ghost what's going on. No one wants to tell them how their setup is and how their chances are. All right, bye. Don't talk to the ghost. Okay. Let's see here. What do I gotta do? I gotta do this. Broadcast, fastest lap, tire, obviously, enable, mini-max full. Okay. Hi, there we go. So, Regina, 55. He's out on but he's on a set of yellows. Okay, so see Bash Mail's also out there. That's Block. It should be an exciting race. I think today Mr. Rum Below is going to have his work cut out for him. I think he might have some competition with the Ironman Eugene. Maybe Regina, 55. He's been fast. Raquina. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Raquina, I think. Raquina, 55. All right, he's fast. You know, Happy's fast. All right. Patrick Myler can show pace at times. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Well, we got quite a few people on their outlaps. Javi in the garage. These guys are all in the garage. Let's see here. I want to go back to I think Requena, because he was right. There's Block VP that's ahead of him, but Regina's on a set of yellows. Right, so it's really not going to show his true time. I don't know why they do that. Just want to get some warm-up runs in, maybe. And not use up a set of their reds so they can save them for the race. All right, here's Block. A lot of long straightaways. Big DRS. This one here, a low downforce track. Right. I imagine it's going to be hard to escape the DRS train in this track. It looks like Regina behind. And you got Eugene. Eugene's going to set a fast lap, I guarantee. He's on reds. Here comes Block. He's just in the third sector, and right behind him is Regina. And now they're coming up that long, windy, full-out stretch before they come to the little chicane. Heavy braking zone. He's used up all his stuff. Whoa, and Regina goes in. So yeah, he's just scrubbing in a set of tires, Regina. And there we go with a 151 Sebastian Mayo. Like I said, Shabashmail has put himself up on the leaderboard at 146. Not sure what times you're going to see. I'm thinking of 140s, 44s, 43, 42s. I'm thinking maybe. I don't know. I can't remember what I got before, but they've done updates, and I think they've slowed down the cars a bit. Eugene with a 144.8. Stepo, Stepo 7 with a 145.4. Nice job, Stepo. Way to go. Okay, let's go to Javi. Javi is on his out lap, and he's on a set of hard, so I don't want to watch you. That's what you get. That's what you get, Javi, for putting on a set of hards. You guys. Okay, so these guys aren't going to set proper times. So you're not going to really see. Here's Mad Monty. Let's watch Mad Monty on his hot lap. Okay, it looks like Gina just went out on his hot lap. Wands is on a out lap. PRL Jills is on an out lap. Oh, run below. There you go. 143.7. That's what I'm thinking. You're going to see the times in the 143s. You might even see a 142. Okay. It's hard to judge because they did change the handling characteristics, and that made it a little tougher to be as fast as you were previous. That's why they reset the TT times on the game so that everybody has a fair thing. And here comes Monty. He's used up all his stuff, so he's been on the juice. That's why his deploy is used, and he still has 30% left because he used too much power to pass, and now he's used up all his juice. And Mad Monty comes in 6th place, decent, 146.4. Nice. You will die, 146.3. Vertical 147. QB the quarterback 148.3. Tobias 149. Oh, Racing Wheel 150. Block V 151. Sir Libo 204. Okay, he's on a Sunday drive. Drive at the beach. Just getting them get the feeling for the track, I guess. Okay, let's go out, and I want to watch Regina because I think he'll be a competitor for first place. Plus, I think Mons might be on his out lap too, so we'll have to watch Mons and Regina here. I think, whoa, took out a sign for good luck there. There goes a sign. He got no previous time to compare it to, so I don't know. He's up. He's got lots and lots of energy, so he's holding on to it probably for that big long stretch before you get to the little chicane before the start finish line, which is coming up right here. Right after this corner here, he's coming up to, and you get that long stretch here. It's got a few turns in it, but it's full out the whole way. So yeah, he's going to use most of his juice here. Probably going to use a bit of burst. He's got 40%, but you got to look at that red bar of how much you've used, right? And there you go. He's used it all. You see what I mean? Deploy use. A 141, 143, 143.3. Hello, Rumbelow. You got some comp there. Look at Bonds racing. 143.8. Don't count that English boy out. Or actually, I think he's Irish. He's got a pot of gold. A pot of gold or a leprechaun below that seat today. Nice job, nice job. It's nice to see Bonds up there in the top three. He's got some good one-lap speed. He's just got to put that race pace together and get them nice finishes, right? Nice job. Eugene 144.8. You're on the outlap. Okay. So let's go to Rumbelow. Rumbelow and Eugene, I guess, are the guys we're going to want to be watching because we're going to have to see if Regina is going to be beat. Requena, a young Spanish boy, I do believe. He's from Spain, Spaniard. Congrats on the World Cup, by the way. Not the World Cup, the Euro Cup. And here we come. Rumbelow is out on his hot lap. Let's see how his times work out here. Eugene is also out on a hot lap, right? But I can only follow one person at a time. So we're going to watch Rumbelow. See if he can see if he's gonna improve on his time. I would imagine as the track gets hotter. Ooh, he's up. He's up, not my much. Don't mind you. It's a cunt hair there. Excuse the expression. But it's very, very minor. Okay, this is where you're gonna make up your most ground in sector 2. All right. So we'll have to see. He needs about 4/10. A little more than 4/10. Let's see where he's going to be at the end of sector 2. Is he up on his time or is he down? He doesn't seem to be making some mistakes. He seems to be running well. He's nailing his apexes. And he's down 3/10. This is going to be close. He needs 4/10. He needs 4/10 to get it. So we need to pick up 1/10. So as long as he seems to have managed to say, now he's done 2 on the we'll use into the final chicane as he comes out. He's got no juice left. No, he's not able to do it. Not able to pick up that extra 10th to beat out Requena. Where's Eugene? Eugene, I think, improved on his time. Bonds, 143.8. You will die in 5th place. Nice time, 144. So it looks like 143s are going to be the times to beat. I think you might get into that 142 range. It definitely seems possible. Nobody's talking to me today on YouTube. Rumbelow is going to have to get in that pit, get on some new tires, or maybe he's going to do a second run on those reds. Okay. I would like to see that Bonds boy. That's a guy I would like to see scoop the pole away and surprise everybody with a pole. Mr. Bonds Racing. And his teammate, Sebastian. 2 great guys. Wonderful to race alongside with them. I race in other leagues with them and PRL. These guys are a great joy to race with. So I would love to see Bonds come up with a pole. That would be a nice thing for Bonds Racing. He definitely deserves one. He shows up to all the races, shows his support, and whatnot. Okay, so Rumbulow's coming in with 3 minutes, so he'll have time, I think, to get out and be able to get a lap. He's going to have to put a push on his Alpine team there to get some tires on and go out for another run. But I think Regina, lo and behold, Regina is up a tenth and a half, I think, on his first time of a 43.3. So you never know, we might get into the 42s here. We'll have to see where he, how much up on his time he is. This is where you're going to make up your most time, is in the Sector 2, I think. Because Sectors 1 and 3 are mostly straight. He's up 3/10. He's in the 42 range now. 42.9. He's shooting for 42.9. As long as he runs this last part, he's run out of his ERS a little early. Deploy use. So I wonder if this is going to affect him in the last sector, or will he be able to beat his old time with? No, you see what I mean? He used too much of his juice there. Okay, what happened? He used too much of his juice, and he lost a huge amount of time, I think, just because he didn't have the juice. So on that straightaway, it just started to bog out on him, like he has no power. Okay, is what happened. So too bad, because he was up on his time, but he used too much of his juice. He didn't manage it well, I think, and that's why. So we've got now Bonds Racing. We're going to have to watch Bonds Racing. Right, we got to give this guy some airtime, right? I know Rumbelow is probably trying to go for that thing. And he's improved his time to a 1:43.3, but he's still not good enough to beat Regina. But he might have a chance still to beat Requena. But I want to see Bonds Racing, because he's in the ballpark. You know, he might steal the show and surprise everybody. Look at that, Patrick Myler, also up in the 1:43.8. You never know what that Patrick guy can do. He can surprise you. And Bonds Racing is off on his hot lap. He's getting a little bit of a tow from the car ahead of him. It looked like. Anyways. Yeah, that car, is that guy going to get out of his way? Yeah. I think that's his teammate. Give him a tow. He's up 4/10 almost. 4/10 just in the first sector. And that's normally a sector where you're not. Little lockup. Be careful. Focus. Come on, Bonds. All eyes on you. We're all watching you. We want to see something. We want to see something spectacular from you. He's up 3/10. I want to see where he is after the second sector here. That's normally the first sector is not where you're going to see such a big thing. So he must have screwed it up on his first run there, because he improved it by almost 4/10 that first sector. Oh, he's lost time. He's lost time in sector 2. So he's down on his time 2/10. And he's used up all his juice. I think he's going to start dropping. I think he's actually probably not going to be able to beat his old time. I'm not sure. We'll have to see, because you can see the deploy used, and now it's just all motor, no electricity. And yeah, you see he lost so much time in that last sector there because he used too much up. Right, but still good outing, man. I was excited for you there in that first thing there, 4/10. You were going for it. Okay, let's go back to Rumbelow. He's down on his time, so he's not going to be a factor. It looks like this is going to be our starting order. Requena steals the pole with Rumbelow. With Rumbelow in second and Patrick Myler in third. Vaughn's Racing in fourth. Eugene the Iron Man in fifth. You Will Die in sixth. Steppo in seventh. Sebastian Mail eighth. Skid Solo ninth. Mad Monty in 10th. Vertical 11. Racing Wheel 12. Tobias 13. Serlebo 14. PRL Jill 15th. Block VP 16th. PRL Javi 17th. And quarterback got disqualified in 18th. Javi must, I think, had a quality ban. That's why he's in the back. So we're gonna see him come from the back again and see how many spots he can gain. He normally gives a good show. It's always fun to follow him as he comes through the pack. Very aggressive driver. Sometimes it's just best to get out of the way. Okay, so there we go. Requena. Yeah, I think we're going to see a big DRS train here if everybody plays their cards smartly. Doesn't try, but that first corner can be heartbreak for you a lot of times. Let's hope for a clean race. Sorry, guys. Yes, that always. Just waiting for all the guys to get their stuff loaded up. The back is killing me. No, we're just waiting for all the players, the host to check up. Okay, here we go. Let's get her on our outline, on her formation lap. Higher, enable. There we go. So Requena, yeah, you see, this track you can, it's very friendly on the tires, I found, and it looking like by the amount of reds that I'm seeing. Okay, I remember I went 20 laps and it wasn't too bad. I felt very comfortable going 20 laps on a set of whites. It was my only choice because what happened early in the race, so I had to stretch the whites out to salvage a decent finishing spot. But that's how I learned how good the wear is on this track. So yeah, this is probably if you're doing a normal strategy with no hiccups, your best bet is probably the yellow red or red yellow strategy. But if you're forced into an early pit stop because of a mishap or whatever, whites will go white. It will do the whole race. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. If you were allowed to use one set of tires, whites would go the whole distance, I think, and comfortably. But that might have changed a bit since all the updates, okay? Because I did Belgium way back when it first got released. Now, Rumbelow is naturally probably going to get the better start here on the reds. And we'll be also getting the undercut because he will be pitting earlier. But Requena will have the better tires, right? So this will be interesting to see what's going to go on. Patrick Myler in third, Bond in fourth. Great showing by them all. Okay, here comes all the cars. Last car is coming around the last corner there. The quarterback getting ready to park it. And lights. All right. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. And the lights are out. Oh. Oh no, not good. Not good for Rumbelow there. He gets loose. I think that played havoc. Javi, okay, is already up in the 10th. I wonder how many guys. Oh yeah, he must have been very aggressive going into that first corner to be already up in the 10th. I should have maybe sat in. So we got Requena, right? It looks like Rumbelow has taken back a second spot from Bonds. Bonds probably just playing things smart, realizing these are fast guys, and says, you know what, I'm happy in third. I'm going to sit behind you guys and see if I can trail and get towed along and be able to pull away from the pack. It's looking right now at the top five, or even 6 maybe. They're all in that train. Yeah, looking like the top 5. It's looking like Steppo has just lost that train. He needs to get into that train. If he can get into that train, and then it looks like Steppo's leading the next train. So, yeah. Into the final corner. Whoa. Whoa. A little bit different entry there. I think Rumbelow had to back off a bit. 40%. But he's going to get DRS here. And I'm sorry to say, but Requena, I think you're a sitting duck. I don't think you're going to have enough to defend here. He's got 63%, but he's right behind him. And the DRS is powerful. Vaughn's Racing might even be able to... Look at Vaughn. Nice defense. I am surprised that Requena was able to hold that spot. Good job. Good job. He used up probably... Look at that. He's 70%. Wow. Maybe setup. I don't know. Maybe it's a setup. Maybe he's just using way more downforce. Because I'm surprised he was able to hold that spot. Andres is doing quite well, man. He's still hanging in there. You got Eugene, though, pressuring him, making him feel Eugene at 92%. So people are looking like they're being smart about how much they're using. Patrick Mylar looks like he's dropped out of that DRS. I think he needs to use a little bit of his DRS here, or his ERS, and get himself into that that 1 second mark, because every lap that he's not, there he is, he's not going to get it on this straight here, but if he can, yeah, you know, he's losing time. You see how much he loses every time in the DRS. I'm afraid he needs to get into that thing before the ejection point. He's not going to be able to. Yeah, he's going to lose the DRS now. So it's looking like the top 4 are shaping up to be the DRS train. Eugene way down on the power. And here we go. It was eventually going to happen. Requena is passed by Rumbelow. Rumbelow with still 60%. Requena with relatively the same. But I think what you're going to see here is a lot of switching back and forth. I think next lap you're going to probably watch Requena overtake thing unless Requena makes a slip up. Whatever. I think Rumbelow is probably trying to push, maybe get as much as he can. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it. And look at Bonds racing. Hanging in there, still in third, still in DRS, still a threat. And here it looks like Eugene is going to think he has to back out. He plays it smart. I think that's a wise idea. Early in the race, there's no point in pushing an issue. You're still in the hunt for the win. Even though fourth place, they're so tightly together. Oh, there goes Bonds. Bonds. Yeah, they lost a bit of time there. That little slip up there by Bonds. Hopefully it doesn't cost them the DRS. It looks like Eugene's going to get the job done, and they're not going to. But this has brought Patrick Myler back into the race. It's now got DRS, and I think you're going to see Requena, but Requena might sit back, maybe wait another lap. I don't think they're too concerned, okay? I think they're realizing that nobody's going to escape this DRS. Right now, I think they see that Eugene is just on the edge of the DRS, and they might be trying to work together and not fight each other and pull that gap to make it a two-car race. But here comes Eugene. I think Patrick, oh, he's not going to like that. 3-second warning. This track is known for track limits violations. So they are common. Let's go back to our big mover of the day. In 3 laps, he's up, what, 10 spots at least? Yeah, I think about 10 spots. Or 8 spots. Yeah, 10, 12 spots. I don't know. I think he was 18th maybe. It might be up 12. So here's Javi. Fighting his way up there. Still a long ways back, okay? The leaders have now pulled a gap. You can see them up there ahead. Stepos is leading the next DRS train. I think, no. Stepo is trying to stay in touch with Javi to use that DRS to tow him along. You Will Die has lost a bunch of spots. Disappointing for him. He must going to have to work. Sebastian Mills got a 3-second penalty. Ooh. Yeah, you're going to see penalties. They're going to probably come on this track. Quarterback is up in the 14th. Nice job. 4 spots. 4 or 5 spots. I mean, 3 or 4 spots. Something like that. Yeah, so Vertigo, Tobias, Sebastian Mill, and Patrick Myler, all with penalties. Track limit violations. There's a quarterback, Vertigo. Block. He's getting pressured and overtaken. Overtaken by Tobias. Nice pass, nice clean pass. Standard pass you see at, and looks, lo and behold, we have Requena up front again. Eugene is in the DRS range. It looks like Vaughn might be slipping a bit. Feeling some of the pressure from behind maybe, but good job. He would like to get back into that DRS, because now with Patrick Myler right behind him, He's a sitting duck coming to this next straightaway, but maybe he can trail him behind, and the two of them can find some speed to get back into that DRS train of those front three to make this a 5-car race. But right now, at the top of the three, it looks like anybody's race right now. Who got the better strategy? I think Rumby Low is going to get the undercut. He's going to gain some time and pull some time on these guys when he pits, because he'll be pitting earlier. Okay, how much earlier, I'm not sure. Okay, but he'll be going on to the yellow, so he'll gain a couple of seconds, I would imagine, on the undercut, depending on how many laps Regina and Eugene wait to pit. Okay, and the undercut might actually work for Bonds too, get him back into that DRS range again, you know, by pulling the undercut. Where Queen and Eugene are going to probably wait a lap or two longer before they pit. So they will have to work together to get back up to the pack, I would imagine. We'll have to see. Riding along with Eugene. It looks like Eugene is just starting to crack under the pressure and is starting to lose the pace. Starting to lose the thing. Yeah, both Requena and Rumbulo low on the juice, so I don't think Rumbulo's going to be able to make the pass stick there. And look at the gap they pulled. They pulled about almost 8/10 just on that straightaway on poor Eugene. The DRS train is so powerful. Once you lose it, you you lose the larger. Oh no, no! Look at all the time penalties right now. It's looking like Rumbulo is sitting pretty. He just needs to hit his marks. I'm not sure if he's sitting on any warnings. But I think what we're going to have to do with this race is we're going to have to do this to be able to see whose thing. Right now, it looks like Rumbulo just has to basically run clean and stay right behind first place, and he'll win the race. Yeah, this has worked out nicely for Rumbulo. I think he realizes the situation now, and he's probably much more at ease and just sitting there and saying, I don't care about passing anymore. I'm just going to run this race down and see where it goes. Now, I'm thinking lap 8, we're going to maybe start seeing some pits. The guys on the reds might start coming in and putting on some new tires. They might rate till lap 10 too, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like Rumbulo is kind of just sitting back, you know. And I think Requena realizes he's got a lot of juice. He might be able to pull this up. But Requena, I think, realizes the deficit now that he has. And it's going to be hard, okay, to try to pull 3 seconds. It's hard to pull at a DRS range, period, on these tracks nowadays. But look at him go. He's pushing. He's pushing. He's using that juice. He's doing whatever he can to get that gap. Looks like Rumbulo is countering, but Rumbulo is down on his juice, so I think Requena manage his juice a little bit better and is going to be able to hold. And Rumbelow takes a 3-second penalty too. So it's all even. All even again. I told you this track is bad for track limits. It's like Quattrar. Yeah, it's a tough track for track limits. You wouldn't think, but it is. It definitely is. So Rumbelow and the whole pack has finally started to get separation. And now it's going to come down to pit strategies, I think. Whether those red tires in the end are going to be fast enough to catch the guys on the yellows that pit earlier. Now, it'll be interesting to see how these guys in the front are going to do their strategies. Eugene is still pushing away, okay? He is now back into DRS. Now that Rumbelow has lost that DRS from up front, it's given Eugene the opportunity to get back into it. Vaughn's racing. What happened to Vaughn's? Is he pitted? Yeah. Vaughn's racing, okay, is early pit onto the whites. So he's all set to go for the rest. That undercut might help him out, okay? As long as he's got nice clear track and he can keep good pace going, the undercut might actually bring him right back up into the thing. So we'll have to see what happens as these pit stops cycle through, where everybody ends up. Javi is up into 5th. Still 8 laps. Yeah, so he hasn't crossed the line yet. Okay, so yeah, still yet to pit. Patrick Myler is the first to pit from the guys on the reds. Okay, you're starting to see the pits lap 9 there. Okay, I think Rumbelow will probably be coming in this time, I'm thinking. He's going to go 10-12, I think. Probably going to go on a set of yellows. And Javi will probably... Requena, I'm not sure. Requena going to counter by pitting early and trying to stretch the reds? Can you go 12 laps on a set of reds? I don't know. Will be interesting to see. Let's see what happens as these pit stops go. But now that the penalties have all equaled out, totally different place. Rumbelow is in the driver's seat there, but ended up getting himself. And Requena is pulling a gap now. Okay, he is really pulling away. Once he gone out of that DRS, he is really pulling away. But those red tires of Rumbelow are probably struggling. That's why you're seeing Eugene also gaining, right? So right now, I guess after 6 or 7 laps, them reds aren't as good as the yellows, I think. And Rumbelow pits on lap 10. So is Requena? I think Requena had a big enough lead to cover the undercut if he pits right away. So trying to go 11 laps on a set of reds, right? And I think Requena's going to do it. I think he's going to counter by pitting right away, because if he goes an extra lap, that might give Rumbelow, oh no, you got to stay away from that stuff. All right, I'm just keeping an eye. Looked like a corner cut. He might have gotten a warning there. Rumbelow is 18.5. I don't know what the time lost is in pits. Okay. And I'm just watching and seeing the time. He seems... Requena seems to be maintaining, okay? So, yeah, he's actually maintaining And if he goes and he doesn't have any problem entering the pit, he's going to be able to maintain that lead and be on the red tires. All right. And Eugene now is going to... yeah, I want to see what these two are going to do. Because I think they're going to both pit. Right? And look at that. Javi's already pitted to the Reds, so he pitted at the same time. He's going to push them Reds. PRL Mad Marty is up in the 10th. So these guys are going an extra lap. I think that's going to hurt them. But I guess they want a nice, safe run on them red tires. Because it does look like they start to struggle after lap 8. Patrick Myler on a new set of yellow sets fastest lap. Good job. He still might be in this, okay? He's in DRS range of run below. If you're looking here, yeah, this race, it just gotta wait to see what happens after Requena and Eugene pit. All right. Patrick Myler has just passed Rumbelow. Didn't look like Rumbelow put on much of a fight there. I think he's gonna try to hope and use them because they are now starting to drop. They have gained a second at least now. I think they've gained a few seconds, okay, now. I'm seeing it's into the 17s. It was in the 18s before. So I think Tobias takes a 3-second warning. Lots of cars going to take. So Requena, I think these guys have to pit now. And sure enough, here they go. They're coming into the red. Where do they come out? Eugene also follows them. Only 2.5 behind. So he was able to nibble away at that lead. Let's see where they come out. They're going to be on the faster set of tires when they do come out. Both. What's going on? Oh, that's going to hurt Requena. It looks like they held him in. I mean, maybe I didn't see it right. Maybe it was just a game. Requena has chosen to go with whites. Was that a mistake? I think this is the wrong decision. I'm sorry. Yeah, you. So he's on them whites. Let's see. Tires, penalties, 3 seconds. So it's all even. Let's see if them whites. Yeah, I know the whites have really good wear, okay, on this track. You can run almost the whole race with them if you really wanted to. Right, I think. But yeah, he's put on whites. I was really expecting to see a set of reds going on him, but he surprised me and put on a set of thing. Patrick Myler, Rumbelow is still. Patrick Myler is pushing. See, that undercut really worked well for Patrick Myler. Got him back into the game, and now he is a threat. But I think Requena is going to get them tires up to temp. And he's going to start pulling the gap again, I think. I think Requena. Javi with the fastest lap with a 1:45.2. Good job, Javi. Javi seems to be inching his way back in here. Everybody's still at 3-second penalties. So this is a tight race. And Requena is starting to open it up a little bit. Couple of tenths he gained there. So this white tires, the hardest of the tires, seems to be paying for him. It looks like, yeah, he's starting to gain. Run below, if he wants to contend for the win, he's going to have to do something. He's going to have to get up on Patrick Myler and make a move. But great job by Patrick Myler. I tell you, this guy can surprise you sometimes, and with some great pace. Rumbelow is, yeah, I think Rumbelow, he's pushing. I think he's trying to get that DRS. He knows how valuable it is. And Eugene behind knows that he doesn't have it, and this is his chance. But Eugene needs to get it done early, because them around lap 18, 19, them reds are probably no longer going to be as good as the yellows that Rumbelow has on. But it looks like Rumbelow is maintaining his gap. Right? He's looking like he's getting close. But I don't think he's going to get DRS this time. But he's getting closer. But he is using a bit of his juice. Patrick Myler has the advantage on the ERS. And yeah, it looks like oh, look at this. Something's happened up front. It looks like Requena missed the turn because he lost a ton of time there. Oh, no. He got excited, Patrick Myler. And he went a little wide, I think, there. Or maybe that was a lap car, I think, getting out of the way. That was Tobias, I think, trying to get out of the way of these guys. I think it hurt Rumbelow a little bit and helped Eugene. Now Eugene is in the hunt. The Iron Man Eugene is in the hunt. Rumbelow feeling the pressure. Yeah, he's probably not used to this. All of a sudden, all these faster guys showing up and giving him some competition. He'd be sipping on that flask of his down there, trying to find some extra pace to get himself back into this race. He's so close to getting into that DRS range of Patrick Myler that he's in there now. He's in there now. But the problem is, so is Eugene. Eugene is right on him now. And Eugene is getting to that point now where those red tires aren't going to be as fast as the yellows. The yellows are going to start to pay off. And I think this is where Requena, with these white tires, okay, and he did them on the shorter stint. And he's pulling the lead, and he's probably going to be sitting comfortable because them white tires are going to wear at a nice rate. He's going to finish it with lots of good grip right to the end. So I think Requena, as long as he keeps hitting his marks, he's coming away with another win. Great job. It's looking like it, and he was able to get that gap. He found that opportunity to get that gap, and it's looking like the fight for second is where the race is right now. With Eugene. Rumbelow. Javi doesn't see me. He seems to hit a dead end now. Once he has gotten past everyone else there, the top four just, he's having a hard time now gaining pace on these guys, and I think this is where. Oh no! Oh no! Patrick Myler slips up, gets loose. That's a corner where it definitely can happen. Depending on the brake bias, it looks like he had a little bit of rear brake, locked up that rear brake and got it sideways, but he saved it nicely to maintain and stay in the hunt. Wisely backs out there, I think. He wasn't far enough ahead to make the move. I think right now, I think he realizes that he made a mistake, but he needs to calm down, refocus, and there's still 5 laps left. Lots of racing on this track. 1 lap is a long lap on this track. Yep, that little slip up there works out perfect for Queen, and now he stretches the lead into the 3-second mark. Now he's sitting nice and comfortable on a nice set of whites that aren't wearing at all. And yeah, it looks like, and then Javi has stalled out, I think, now at 5th, and just can't seem to match the pace of the front runners now. You Will Die is sitting nice. He's fought himself back up in the 6th, so that's nice to see. But he looks like he's heading up a DRS train, so how long he can hold on to that for, because he's got Steppo, Sebastian, and Skid Soul, and Bonds. Something happened to Bonds there. Bad luck. Yeah, and he's got Bonds all running up behind him, getting ready, and then we've got what? Mad Marty. Where's Mad Marty? He's plus 23, so he's in his own little race here. Mad Marty had some mishap here, but he's got a racing wheel all over him. Pressure and Mad Marty Racing Wheel, you're about to get a lesson in defending, because this guy you're about to try to pass is a tough guy to pass. We all know Mad Marty for his defending skills. Not much you can do, though, in the DRS thing. You know, you're only allowed the one thing, right? So it'll be hard to make a defensive move, and it looks like the Alpine of Racing Wheel has definitely got the jump on him. But look at that, it's just not powerful enough to get by. He was too down on the juice, I guess. But yeah, maybe the aero package. Oh, look at this, and then the car. Oh, that's nobody's fault there. That's just bad luck, okay? He goes for the move, and the lap car gets out of the way like he's supposed to, okay? But yeah, good job, Racing Wheel, for avoiding that one. Bad luck. It looked like you had to run on him, but the lap car, unfortunately, getting out of the way of Mad Marty stopped you from being able to make the move on him. But look out, Mad Marty, you got Racing Wheel. It looks like you got your little race going on here. Bonds, yeah, look at this bunch, is all over the place there. yeah. It looks like Bonds, he's got in that DRS train. When you're in a DRS train, it is so hard to make passes, because you got everybody else, right? The laps are winding down. Everybody else is trying to improve their spots, right? And too bad. He had a great qualifying, right? He was running a great race there. Too bad he lost some spots. But I still think he's going to come out, because he took them white. I think he might still improve a couple of spots. I think he might get himself up into the top 5. Let's go. Let's see you get yourself up into the top 5. All right. Yeah, but this pack here, where you got both teammates. Yeah, this is a tight battle right here. You got to. Oh, that guy. Careful, Vaughn. You don't want to be getting another penalty. Let's check out the penalties because. Oh, look at this. Oh no, what has happened? Run below. Run below. Something has happened to Run below. He's in 9th place. Right behind Bonds. So he had a mishap. He missed a corner. Something happened. I don't know. We have to see maybe in the reports. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know what happened. But PRL Javi, okay, if he can get himself within 3 seconds in a couple of laps here, he might be able to steal a third. But it looks like Requena has the advantage of the penalties right now. Eugene all over Requena. These guys are on the same thing. Rumbelow has got himself up into 7th place, so he's on the move. He's still in DRS range. I think once he reaches, he might be able to get himself up into 5th place, maybe if he plays a card. But I think unless something happens up front, he's going to find himself having a real hard time. All right. It looks like Requena has played the tires perfectly and run a perfect race, quite frankly. And used his ERS well, managed it properly, and pulled the lead, and now has stretched it and used the right tire choices, and he's going to come away with a win, I think. Let's go back to Patrick Myler, who's got Eugene all over him. Let's go see what's happening with Rumbelow. Rumbelow has made it up there, so he has 5th place right now if you go with the time penalty that Sebastian has. Right? Vaughn's, I think, he needs to get aggressive now. He's in that DRS range, but he needs to get aggressive, right? But yeah, it's hard. I think he's probably disappointed too, because he definitely was a threat today. He was definitely in the running to win a race. So good job, Monty. You're showing some great things. Some bad luck, I guess. You just got out in the wrong spot and got tied up, I guess, and found some bad luck, and it hindered your race. It looks like he's playing a smart game right now, and he's getting ready for that last lap. He's saving up that energy. You can see he's at 98. He's running off. So, okay, I think he's getting into medium now. So you don't lose that DRS. And now he's got 100%. He's sitting happy. He's ready to go on that last lap now. So he might be able to make some moves. Rumbelow has taken 5th, but is 28 seconds behind Javi. So I don't think he's going to be able to think. So he's going to be disappointed with a 5th place. He was probably expecting to be a podium at least, if not a win. So he will be disappointed. We'll have to go up here. Eugene. Patrick Myler. These guys are racing for 2nd. Eugene got the job done on him. And Requena is just running away with it. Great job. But it looks like the race will be Eugene and Patrick Myler will be the interesting race to see between these two. And then we'll have to go back to where Bonds and Smashmill, because that's a real tight bunch there too. But I want to watch this as they cross the line, right? Obviously, Requena, unless he screws up here, he's coming up to the final chicane, and he's going to win that race. Oh, look it! We've got fenders touching. We got fenders touching. Something happened there. We got to stay here. Great job, Requena. You get the race win. Here comes Eugene around. Eugene overtakes. It looks like Patrick Myler did go for it. They're running to the line. Yeah, Eugene takes second. Patrick Myler third. Javi up in the fourth. Driver of the day, I would say, because he came from the 18th or 17th, I think. So great job coming up. And Rumbelow hangs on for a fifth place. Sebashmill was sixth. Skid Solo seventh. You Will Die eighth. Bonds Racing ninth. Disappointing. Steppo 7th, 10th. Mad Marty 11th. Racing Wheel 12th. PRL Jill 13th. I think. Yeah, I'm probably actually Bonds makes it up into 9th. 8th. Okay, after all penalties are done, You Will Die. Okay, here we go. Let's do this again. So from 4th, that You Will Die is 5th. Skid Soul is 6th. Sebashmill 7th. Bonds Racing 8th. Nice job to get back up at least into something decent. I know he was looking for more. Steppo 7th. Okay, Rumbelow DNF. Oh no, what happened to Rumbelow? Oh, he's going to be upset. Racing Wheel is Mad Monty 10th. Racing Wheel is 11th. PRL Jill. Why is it not showing him as finished? I think he's 13th or 12th. Yeah, what happened to Rumbelow? Oh, dear Lord. Eugene in second. Good job, Eugene. Happy driver of the day, who I pick as the driver of the day for all the number of spots he gained. Great job. Yeah, great. Congrats to the winners. Patrick Myler, great job. Exciting race in there. It was nice to watch you race. Rumbelow, ooh, bad luck. He's going to be sipping on that blast tonight, drowning his sorrows, because that was a bad race, and he just lost a whole lot of points. Whole lot of points. So yes, this is going to change everything. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to load up here. Loading. I guess people are leaving the lobby and stuff. All right, so congrats to Requena 55. Awesome drive. He's our race winner. Then we got Eugene in second place and Patrick Myler in the Red Bull in third place. Great drive by all three of you. It was an exciting race to watch. I enjoyed it. It was a wonderful race to watch. Clean, no caution. Great tire strategies. Interesting. Great to watch. And too bad Rumbelow. That's going to be a hard one. That just made this championship wide open. Anyways, let's see here. I'm the Ghost. And I'm out till the next time.